talking about what happened to me. I'm not telling somebody's story. I'm telling my own story. Sawa sawa. So, after separating from that Muzungu, I had to find a place to stay illegally. I don't have papers. My papers have been cancelled. I have to start a new journey in this village. It is the same village. Sarah's dad used to live here. He moved to Hamburg. Yeah, then I was going knocking doors, looking for a place to sleep, because definitely you must sleep somewhere at the end of it all, after running away from your so-called husband. And hey, his story ni ndefu, lakini nitaikata short. The first man I moved to his house was a Ghanaian. Hii village yetu imejaa na Ghanaians. Golden, thank you. Imejaa na Ghanaians, West Africans. So the first African I landed in his home was a Ghanaian, who you will exchange your body for a place to sleep. That's the way it is. Niko na alarm ndio hii hapa. That is the way it is. African abroad, they give you place to sleep, you give no. West Africans sana maoga Enugu State na vile wako na cassava, my friend. Ukijipata in such a situation, run for your life. So I knocked doors. The first Ghanaian guy, I slept at his place the first night. The second night Nunu left me. It was eaten. Ilikulwa. Alafu alikuwa ule mgana wale ushaiona wale wako na health problems wanafanyaka hivyo sayote. I was like, really? Unakula mdomo? I was like, lakini Nunu bado ilienda, ilikulwa. So, let me go and look at my meat. Let me go and check on my meat. Oh, before the story sweet you hear. And my meat is burning. My meat is burning.
Mama. Pass off, Mama.
Yeah. Okay. Time it again. Another like 8 minutes. Then it's good. Then we can eat. So I have to make the salad first. We are just making. Sitengenezi chipo. Yes. So where were we? We were at this Ghana man who was making. So this man, he used to lock me up in his one room akienda job. Ataki nitoke nje, yani nionekane. And then one day I was at the balcony. I was at his balcony, his tiny balcony. Mnajua rooms moja ziko na balcony tiny hapa Europe. So I decided to go to the balcony. Balcony nini? Balcony. Yeah, balcony. Kwa Kijerumani ni balcony. To stand there and look. So I was counting. And I saw this handsome young man. Anatembea. Kimbi. Very strong black man. I say, hey, I like this guy. I like this man. Let me check which room he's going to. This young man was Sarah's dad. Strong, short, very handsome man. I said, I want this one. Afadhali niende niombe huyu place ya kulala kuliko kukufa hapa. I excused myself. Nilikaa kwa huyu mwingine only a week. Then I left. Then I went knocking again. Knocking the stairs. Walikuwa wanaishi kwa gorofa. Knocking. Then I found where Sarah's dad was. I found you mastered the doorbell by reading their names. Abdullahi, Osama, Enugu, Chioma. So I went and pressed Abdullahi. I went and pressed Abdullahi. So on that floor there were two Abdullahis. I pressed one of them. One was for his brother and one for his own. But luckily, unajua kitu Mungu ashaweka stamp, ameweka stamp. Luckily, I pressed the right one, the right doorbell. Sarah's dad. He opened. When he opened, he said, "Oh, come, second floor. I live second floor. Nyako, they don't have lift, stairs. I'll take you to that house where Sarah's dad used to stay. Iko tu hapa mbele. Iko like 10 minutes from here. I will take you there." I went. Nikaenda na stairs, nikapanda. I will even take you to that room where Sarah was made. Up. Simply 10 minutes from here. Then I told this guy, "Hi, how are you? I'm a Kenyan woman. I'm stranded. I don't have a place to sleep. If you can help me with a place to sleep." Oh, akasema, "Place to sleep? No problem. Come inside. That is how I met Sarah's dad. Which Oga go sleep with Kenyan woman and will not eat? Which Oga? In this Europe, we have Mijulu's problem. Which Oga? Sasa, guys, nimeomba mahali pa kulala. Mimi akili yangu hata haijaniambia si uangalie tu hata makaratasi za huyu mtu ama uulize status zake. Mimi akili yangu iliniambia tu, hii Europe ukitengeneza mtoto na mtu hivyo ndivyo utapewa makao. Nyako, peana nunu sawa. Peana nunu. Get pregnant. Ulienda kuomba mahali pa kulala, ukasahau. Hapa ulikuja tu kuomba mahali pa kulala. Ikabaki story, come we stay. Nyako is not going away. Where am I going to? Naenda wapi? Inakulwa. Kuomba mahali pa kulala imegeuka come we stay. That is how I came and stayed. And the pregnancy entered. That is how I met Sarah's dad. Simple. And then later, the police were looking for me, and the news were reaching police, and the police started looking for me, and I started running around Europe. I started running around. Mara niko Wiesbaden, mara niko Frankfurt, mara niko sijui Mainz, kwa nyumba za watu. I landed in so many places with this girl's pregnancy. So many places. I landed in a Kenyan woman's house who treated me so badly. I landed in a Ghanaian woman's house who treated me so badly. I landed in a Kenyan woman in Frankfurt with this pregnancy. I landed in so many homes. Naenda kuwapatia hiyo story aste, yani pole pole. I'm going to describe every situation. Yani huyu mtoto wangu. And then I ended up with her in a homes people. I don't know how to say that in English. Huwa mnanisengenya hapa. Do you know what I went through in this Europe? You open your mouth to discuss me. Wewe umeletwa na mzungu. You don't even know what life in Europe is. Mimi ni sugu. Mimi ni jambazi sugu. Msinicheze. I'm only the other one. one was trying her luck. Then the other one said hi, and the Muzungu said hi and walked. Then this Muzungu came again and crossed the same place we were sitting. And the jumpy lady was like, hi. Unajua ni kama watu wanatafutako huku Europe pia kabiashara. When you are outside, unapata wera ya 100 euro, 200 euro, unaenda kabulo job yako, unapata pesa yako, si umetengeneza pesa. That's the way it is. Hata mzungu akisemaina na wewe kwa train, akwambie ni aje, 1 minute mnapiga hapo kona 200 unaenda zako. That is what people do here in Europe. And you clean your mouth like you are not there, you never did anything. So this lady, I think she's used to doing such things, so she was trying her luck. So the Muzungu came for the third time. Hi. And the Muzungu stopped and said hi. Ameua kenge. Kenge kakuja karibu na mimi mjamzito 80 months. Top. 8 months pregnant. Nimeangukia kenge. Huyu mzungu alikuwa na pesa. Ananiambia that day, akaniambia you want to eat? Nikamwambia yes, I want to eat. Akanipeleka nikakula. Kutoka hapo nikapelekwa kwa jewelry shop. Akaniambia choose anything you want. Nikamwambia hapana, mimi sitaki jewelry. I have too much problems. Jewelry nitavaa wapi? 9 months pregnant, mashida. Jewelry unavaa wapi? Nikasema mimi sitaki jewelry. Nibaie maternity. Sikuwa na maternity. Akaniambia unataka maternity? Mimi nataka tu maternity. The next day akaniambia sawa, njoo kesho nikununulie maternity. Nikaenda nikabaiwa designer maternity ya Italian. I remember so well. Italian maternity. Aki guys, Europe wewe. Europe. Aki zile vitu nimefanya hii Europe. Ni sawa tu. Sasa then we started dating. Na mzungu alikuwa nanuka. Wazungu wapendi kuoga. Alikuwa na uvundo, lakini mimi nikavumilia. Pesa. Akaanza kunilipia, analipia mtoto school fees huko Kenya. Maisha yakakuwa easy. Jioni napelekwa dinner. At least I started feeling like now yet new. Guys, I started going for dinners. Yani I started becoming a human being again. Now I had a boyfriend, at least mwenye alikuwa na pesa. Baba Sara alikuwa pia akipata pesa anatuma yote Afrika. Kenyans, I don't know about you, but si ati ninaongelelea West Africans vibaya, but West Africans akili yao yote uwanga kwao na watu wao. Pesa inaingia, unashtuka imeenda Afrika yote. Mimi, those are the things that made me not to stay with Sarah's dad, because our fridge was always hammering. Fridge na hamo. At the end month, fridge na hamo. Pesa imeingia Africa. Now kuna vile they channel their money direct from salary to Africa direct. They build their families. So Mimi, I cannot entertain a West African as a husband, I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. That is the main reason I left Sarah's dad. Because akili yake yote ilikuanga kwao. Salary kwao. Nini kwao. Everything kwao. And then the whole family get involved in your business. The brother, the sister, the what. Yani unasengenywa na uko hapa. Wanaume wanasengenya kama wanawake. West Africa sirudi huko. I'm not going back there. Hata kama nakuva nini njaa ya mijurusi. West Africa hapana. Huko nilitoka na sirudi. Alafu huwa wanakuweka kitu mpaka unajipata unatetemeka. Mguu unatetemeka. Mjulu si ya mwesti, si mchezo. My friend, unaenda kwa balkoni unatetemeka tu bado. Unakula fufu. Na supu imekaa wiki moja kwa fridge. Inachemshwa tu kidogo, soup. Fufu and soup. Nimepatana na mmoja. Amebeba kichwa ya ng'ombe in the seat. Wazungu wanamwangalia. Kichwa ya ng'ombe, unaona ulimi ya ng'ombe. West Africans go show us so. Iwe Mkenya, unatoka Kenya ati uko civilized. Ati my white man, my friend, kuja uone vile West Africans wanabebanga mpaka zile nini, zile vikapu za Manila, zile zimekuwa crossed red green red blue. West Africa amebeba tofia. So you anatembea na the whole family in the city. The only people who can dare Europe are West Africans. Mkenya bada amejenga bado, my white man. I'm civilized. Come to Europe and see for yourself. Go to London. If you want to see Europe, go to London, go to London and see what is happening in the world. Niko sure of staying in Europe. This house nikatafutiwa na msamaria mwema from Caritas, hii nyumba. So from that tiny house with Mikael, Robin and Sarah, tukatafutiwa hii nyumba na social housing, tukatafutiwa na msamaria mwema. That is how we moved to this house, and now we've been living in this house for the past 13 years with my children, with all those tribulations, problems, laughter, and everything. Yeah, that is how I landed in this house. 13 good years. Sarah is turning 13 in the next 2-3 days. So we have been living in this house not 13 years, 10 years. We moved here when Sarah was 3, Mikael was 1 year, Robin was 7 years old. It was a mess. It was messy. Yes, now you know my story. Now you know my story. So the story is finito. And the German guy stayed in my life. I separated with Sarah's dad. The German man stayed in my life until nikazaa na baba ya Mikael, because he was not ready to. He will just remain a friend to support me financially. So he was just supporting me financially. Aliniambia pia papers hawezi kunipe. So I had to look for the papers. But he stayed, birth of Michael, he was there in the hospital. This German guy I met on the street, kuzaliwa kwa Michael, he was there. He presented my children for 8 good years. He was always there for my children. Until I met Andreas. Everybody know Andreas here. And Andreas came with the good deeds. Aliniaribu akili. Nikamwambia huyu mzungu, mimi sikutaki. Niache. The guy almost committed suicide. Karibu ajiue when I surrendered. Because it was sweet. I said, mimi sitaki pesa. Ata last minute nikimwacha alikuwa anataka kunipatia nyumba aliwachiwa na mamake. Alikuja hapa akilia uncontrollably with flower. Wacheni niko na hiyo vase mpaka leo. I will never forget this vase. Alikuja na maua hiyo siku, amevaa suit, anataka kunioa. I took Mejolos instead of money. Nilisema sitaki. Vase ndio imebaki, maua nilitupa. End of my story. Story colors. Now I could be the owner of apartment. Nilikata. Nilisema sitaki. And that is why I tell you, Mimi, when it comes to Mejulos, I'd rather go for Mejulos. Nilibaki na you from that relationship. Flower vase. So, everybody comes in your life for a reason, for a season. Nobody comes permanently in our lives. Everyone is sent for a reason and for a season. Yes. So, that is how Sarah was born, and that is the history how Sarah became to be. I do not hate my daughter. I don't hate my daughter. We have been having problems like mother and daughter. When children become teenagers, they become difficult. As for my daughter, she entered her adolescence very early. At 11 years old, she was already getting those things, and I was shocked. And now she's good. She went to Belgium. She's a good girl. We are not at each other the way we used to be. My girlfriend in Belgium did a very good job. So, we are good. Me and my daughter, tuko tu sawa. You waited for a month? No. Carol, thank you. I waited for a week. 1 week. Rurasio. Sikuenda Rurasio. The guy was smelling, so I ran away. The guy was smelling. Yeah, so I ran. Are you gonna be married again? Yeah, definitely. Now I am mature. I have grown up into... I wish I could turn back the time. I will do things differently. But anyway, maybe God took me through that path to be who I am now. If I get married today, that man will have the best wife in the world. Because I promised myself, when I get a relationship, there is no cheating. I will commit myself. I will take care of that man. I will love that man. I don't have... I'm halfway in my life, guys. I'm halfway in my life. So why should I waste the halfway? I can only give it the best. The best. You halfway in me back. So the next man is going to be the luckiest. Yeah. Because now nimekoma sana. Will I have another child? No.